I work here.
DC Long. Have you got your warrant card, DC Long?
Yes, I do have my warrant card.
Lovely. There you go, some more police parking there. Oh yeah. Hi there. I'm just making a video.
Yes. Why?
I'm just recording around the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a public building, no?
It is a public building.
Yeah.
But obviously it's sensitive as well because it's a police station.
I understand that. Yeah. But it's a matter of public interest paid by the public, so I'm just going to take a step back so I can actually see you on the camera. So you can see I've got a mask on. But yeah, it's a public building, matter of public interest. We pay for it with our taxes. As a member of the public, I have every right to come and record it. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm just asking.
As I said, I've just been walking around, making a little tour of the city, giving people information on what's what, where's where. So you see that van there is actually parked on double yellow lines. I know it's past the boundary. That's double yellow lines there, no?
It doesn't matter.
I know, I'm just saying, it's actually public property, it's owned by the public, but I understand it's beyond, I understand it's beyond, but can you keep not stepping towards me? I've asked, I want to keep distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask your name and collar number?
My collar number is 340.
340. Again, you're stepping towards me and I'm asking you not to. I'm just trying to keep distance. I'm having a conversation.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm asking reasonable questions of you.
And I'm answering them. Yes.
But you can understand my sensitivity about you filming the police station.
Well,
Man that you are.
I'm just walking around making a video of the city. It is my right to do so.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm doing.
Arguing that.
Well, there you go.
But you seem to be spending particular attention on this police station. I'm wondering what the purpose is. What is the purpose of this video?
I'm just wandering around making some video.
Okay.
That's all.
Right.
So, am I detained?
No, you're not detained.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You are currently on police station property. So
I believe this is a public sidewalk.
That is a public sidewalk. This is the curtilage of the police station.
There are no signs here saying
there
trespassing or private property. So this is actually public access. You have a barrier just there. Beyond that, I wouldn't go beyond that. That is restricted.
The police station right
I understand.
now.
Okay, again, you're stepping very close towards me, and I'm asking you.
Back to the sidewalk. Then.
I will step where I like. I am within my rights to step here. I can step right up to that boundary if I'd like to do that. I absolutely can. It's publicly accessible property, paid by the public, and I'm well within my rights to do so.
I think you've got your rights slightly skewed.
Absolutely not.
This interaction begins exactly how you'd expect. A citizen legally filming a public building encounters an officer who appears to confuse personal curiosity with the law. Notice how quickly the officer invades personal space while claiming the building is sensitive, yet seems unaware of basic public access rights. It sets a worrying tone when those enforcing the rules don't seem to know them. Calm confidence usually exposes this gap, and as we watch the officer retreat, the dropped cigarette becomes a perfectly embarrassing symbol of the professionalism on display.
Really slippery as well.
Yeah, they're pretty
No, all it is, mate, is obviously you're filming the front gate of a police station, and literally directly where the keypad is, where our officers are putting their codes in.
right.
And for us, it's just a bit suspicious, and also a little bit of kind of a terrorist threat as well. I'm not saying anything, but it is.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
It's a possibility, isn't it? And it's
Very
something-
low possibility.
It's something that we need to kind of challenge.
Very low possibility.
Yeah.
It's also a possibility that we might get 40-degree weather today, but it's highly unlikely.
get what you're saying.
If you call us, we call if you're just having a...
Yeah. No, and I'm just
open
I'm just being as reasonable as you're being. You know.
From our point of view, we just want to understand your intentions and why obviously you were filming.
That's fine. I
So
appreciate
what
that.
would that be?
Unfortunately, I don't answer questions.
No, is it for like a YouTube channel? Is it for like auditing or something like that?
Again, I don't answer questions, buddy.
What, 19?
We'll come back to them.
So if I come back to Scott Mill.
So obviously in this climate...
Yeah?
Sorry. Yeah. One more.
Sorry, I don't actually want to engage with you. That's why I walked away and
Okay, but
stopped
we can
engaging.
still engage with you as
You
well.
can, but I can also just ignore you. So don't just say, sir, like I have to stand around and talk to you.
I'll get that.
Okay.
You may or may not want to listen, so we can engage with you as well. To this day and age, unfortunately, apprehension can be a real terrorism threat, which is why there's bollards here, so people don't come driving into the station.
What's the current terrorist threat level?
I think it's kind of just in the middle of substantial.
It's substantial.
Yeah, so
That's what it is at the
an
moment.
attack is not likely,
Okay.
but it's not unlikely.
Okay. Do you know, since this new system of substantial, severe,
Yeah,
and that,
yeah.
substantial is the lowest it's ever been.
Okay, no, I
It's
get
never
that.
been lower than that,
But
so
can
that's
you
like the baseline. So
you
don't throw around
understand-
words like terrorism
Can you
when it's the...
understand
No, I
why,
can't. No, I can't. I know what you're going to say, and no, I
someone
can't.
filming the keypad
That-
to the entrance of the police station is a bit
So
suspicious.
you're making an assumption of what I'm
No.
filming here, aren't you?
You're
You
very
are?
close to the keypad,
Well,
aren't you?
I said when I got there, are you filming? And you said yes.
Yes, but you're assuming that I'm filming the keypad.
That's the way your camera was angled.
You can see my screen from where you were sat in the car, can you? You can
No,
see what my camera
where
was
the
on. You can
camera
see
was
how
positioned.
zoomed in I was. Maybe I was zoomed in
Where
on
the
you, maybe I was
camera
zoomed in on your front wheel.
Where the camera was positioned, it looked like you were filming. All you want to do is speak to you, engage with you, see, number one, why you're filming.
Here we see the most common crutch in modern policing, the vague accusation of terrorism. Suspicion requires more than a feeling, yet these officers attempt to use a serious national threat level to justify a simple fishing expedition. It's alarming to see them speculate about threats while the auditor knows the actual threat levels better than they do. Watch how their confidence wavers when their bluff is called.
Obviously, how long
Maybe we can
it.
assist you. I don't know.
I don't need any assistance, thank you. Your services are not required.
Would you like to give us your name and details?
Can you give me yours?
Yeah, PCY 2420 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you. And you, sir?
PC Harden, 2968.
2968 Alpha Whiskey. You both based here, are you?
Yes, you are. So would you like to give us your details too?
No, absolutely not.
I didn't think you would.
Why would I?
That's all it is, mate. It's to
We've given
understand.
you our details.
Yeah, but you're obliged to because you're engaging with me as a police officer, aren't you, as a constable? So you're obliged to. A member of the public's not obliged to give you
and we
anything.
can engage with you just as equally.
Yeah, absolutely, of course you can. But again, I've already told you that I don't want to be engaged with. I would consider this now harassment. I've walked away from you.
Okay.
You followed me to continue with engaging with
Harassment
me.
is the course of conduct times 2. So you know what harassment is?
I do, absolutely. Course of conduct
Still in the
to
same
convince a member of the public to disengage from a lawful activity or engage in an activity that they're not lawfully obliged to do. And it's been on more than one occasion. I've told you I don't want to engage. You followed me. I did move away from you. You followed me to continue this conduct. So yes, I would now say that this is harassment at this point.
All it is for us is just it's a bit suspicious, and we want to find out obviously why you're filming. That's
You know what I
I
find?
understand people make YouTube channels, people are auditors, you
Can I-
have a right to film in public.
Can I tell you what I find suspicious? A silent fart after curry night.
Sorry?
A silent fart after curry night. That's what I find. That's what I find suspicious. It's about suspicious as what this is.
You
So
intend to be here long?
as long as I want to be. Absolutely.
Right, we'll go and speak to the relevant people, alright?
Okay.
It just might be, mate, because of obviously it looks a little bit suspicious, it might just continue to get stopped.
And I'll
it
tell them
might
exactly
cause
the
you-
same
cause
thing.
you aggro, that's all.
Not always be any aggro. Did either of you turn your body cameras on when you approached?
Yeah,
It is on, yes.
You did. Is there a reason?
You film us, we can film you.
I'm not saying you can't. Absolutely you can. It's everybody's right to film in public. Not a problem. Can I just ask why you didn't follow your policies and notify a member of the public when you started recording them? According to the Home Office, according to the
I'm not
MPS.
sure if you are aware of all the policies.
Would you like me to bring it up on my phone, miss? I will read it
Are
to
you
you.
referring to Google?
No, it's the
Obviously when
MPS.
it's practicable, yeah. But
Oh, and when has it not been practicable in this
Well,
situation?
It's a bit of a threat that you're stood in the entrance of the
So
police
you
station.
can't approach with, good afternoon, we want to talk to you, just let you know
My
you're
number
being
one
recorded.
priority is to find out why you're filming the front gate of the police station.
Look,
which
the
still,
only
respect,
time-
sir, you haven't told us why.
The only time it is excusable for you not to announce it is if you're going into a situation and it's straight away you're going hands on to detain or arrest somebody. Otherwise,
I
you
think
you
you're
can't.
misinformed.
There's no reason. I'm sorry. I will literally, okay, bring this up for you and I will read it for you verbatim and I'll show you the
I'm not
document.
going to have conversation on stuff that I don't think is applicable, right?
Why is
We
it not
are
applicable?
Security staff, they have body worn.
Okay.
So do we.
Yep. The Metropolitan Police updated September 2020. It's the most recent document.
You seem very invested.
It's the most recent document. This paragraph here, all right? I'm going to let you read it with me. This one here. Body-worn video is an overt system and should not be used for covert recording other than in exceptional circumstances and where the necessary authorities have been
And
granted.
this is not an acceptable circumstance.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
As body-worn video is overt recording, officers must declare wherever possible when they are commencing audio and visual recording during each and every encounter. So again, because you haven't come out and you haven't grabbed me, you're not detaining me or arresting me, there is absolutely no reason, no excuse for not starting the conversation. You said a lot of things during this conversation, and you're telling me not one of those things could have been, by the way, sir, you're being recorded. Not one of them.
No, sir, whenever possible.
Yes. And again, when was that not possible?
All of that.
Yeah, so again, when was that not possible?
Like I said earlier, my priority was to speak to you first to establish why you're filming the
And whilst you're speaking to me, again, you said a lot of things during this conversation. Why could not one of those things be, by the way, you're being recorded? Why not?
Like I said, my first
it's
thing to
lost
do.
after
We're just going to go around in
28
circles, aren't we?
days.
Yeah, because your excuse is absolute bullshit, and you know it.
Okay, well, don't swear in
It's
a public
only,
place.
It's not an offence. It's absolutely not. It's an offence to swear at somebody, to cause abuse, threatening, or insulting. No, it's not. You can swear as part of your general vocabulary. Go talk it up with take it up with Lord Justice Bean, who's already ruled on this.
This moment highlights a frustrating double standard regarding surveillance. If they can film you, you can film them. Yet these officers appear to ignore their own policy on announcing body-worn video. When an officer selectively applies the rules, it looks less like safety and more like hypocrisy. The auditor's refusal to accept this double standard forces them into an awkward corner, but the arrival of more officers suggests they aren't ready to back down yet.
What do you mean? Pardon?
Do you have ID?
My ID?
Yeah.
What do you need ID for?
Because you're filming inside the police station and I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Who are you?
Right. Why are you filming?
Sorry, who are you?
My name's DC Long, I work here.
DC Long. Have you got your warrant card, DC Long?
Yes, I do have my warrant card.
Lovely. Claire Long, 5408, thank you. And yourself, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm 845.
And your rank? Your DC as
Detective
well.
Constable,
845,
yeah.
thank you, appreciate it.
Who are
Right.
you?
So
Pardon?
who are you?
Private citizen.
Right, obviously you are.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
Well, what's my name important for?
Because you're filming inside the police station. We are obviously at high risk of terrorism and things like that. So
How are you at high risk of terrorism?
we are as a country at the moment.
Are
aren't
we?
Yeah, we are.
What are we at
absolutely.
now? What's the threat level on terrorism?
Substantial.
And when was the last time it was lower than substantial?
Listen.
Exactly. It hasn't been
Listen.
lower than substantial since it was first posted on the website.
Right, okay.
On the
So
on the
why are you
MI5
filming
website. So it's never
inside the
been
police-
lower.
Why are you filming
Let me finish what I'm
inside the police
saying. Let me finish what I'm
station?
saying. It's never been lower than substantial. So that's like the
Right,
baseline.
okay.
So saying that it's heightened is untrue.
Right, okay.
But yeah. How you doing, guys?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
We leave
Well, I
you,
was.
gents.
I was alright, and then.
Right, okay.
You guys. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
he was using the mobile phone,
Yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
inside.
You're gonna love it when I get
car
the drone
park,
over in a
etc.
minute.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, I was. Yeah. Instead of letting them go, why don't you do it in their presence and say that I'm doing nothing wrong while they're here, so then they learn?
Well,
That's probably the best way
Yeah.
to go about it,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because now they're going to go away and they're going to think that you're going to move me on, which isn't going to happen.
No.
So you should really do it in front of them and say to them, look, he's not doing anything wrong, and you should educate them, use the opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get there. I know.
But
Alright. So that's it. Oh, it's all going on. Everyone's coming back.
yeah, well, it's just been an arrest down the road, but I don't think it was
Yeah,
any of
yeah.
that lot. No.
Alright.
Yeah. How you doing today, mate? Sorry.
All
Hi.
good.
Yes, good.
Yeah, I better get back in, got stuff to do. But
Yeah.
you know the drill. I don't need to tell you, do I?
No. I said just gonna get some shots, do what I do. I'm gonna get the drone over.
Yeah.
And yeah, finish up with that really. But yeah, I really think you should just said that in front of them, because now they're gonna go away, and next time this happens, you're gonna get the same response from them instead of this response, which
Yeah.
is a much better response, isn't it?
What did they say?
They just came out and started trying to demand my ID. They hadn't identified who they were at this point, and started throwing around terrorism and stuff like that. They obviously haven't read the memo from the MPCC. You guys.
As more patrols arrive, the demand for ID becomes the primary focus, despite no crime being committed. Power without knowledge is always dangerous, and here we see officers demanding personal details simply to satisfy their own confusion. It raises serious concerns when "who are you?" replaces "what crime have you committed?" This obsession with identity over legality is about to escalate as higher ranks get involved.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, no, I'm looking to upgrade. Look, I'm on a 125 at the moment.
Yeah, go later on.
And by the way, you just blocked somebody coming in. Just be careful of where you park your bike. He was literally trying to come in. All right, but yeah, so next time I'd recommend.
Because I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I understand that. But obviously, you can pull over safely to the side
Okay.
and do so.
What's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Liz?
Liz.
So I'm the police officer that's in charge
Oh,
of this
Chief Superintendent.
location.
Oh, okay,
Have
lovely.
you got any ID on you, please?
Why would I need ID?
Have you got any ID on you, please?
Come on,
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Come on, Superintendent. You don't just go around demanding ID from the members of the public.
I'd certainly do if they're counter-terrorism risk.
Counter-terrorism risk? What makes it a counter-terrorism risk?
Filming our officers.
As I explained to the person on the bike, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, if you...
But I'm just waiting for some marked vehicles to come in and out.
Sir, would you mind me asking, just asking, what are you doing here? You just...
As I've just explained twice now, once to the person on the bike and one on the to this lady.
Mate, listen. Can't really be
Okay.
outside police stations.
Okay, before you go ahead with the search, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
I would highly recommend that you look up a memo from the National Police Chiefs Council regarding people filming in public places, regarding social media vloggers and police stations. I would highly recommend it before you land yourself a lawsuit.
Listen.
And that's you do what you
feel comfortable with that.
you do what you got to do.
Very
If
comfortable
you do what
with
you got. I will not say now. I do not consent to any searches. I know lawfully I don't have to, but I want to make that clear.
Regardless of your ability to film things in a public setting.
Right.
Obviously, you raise our awareness and our suspicion, particularly in an environment of severe CT risk.
And who are you? Sorry.
I'm Inspector Tarek McKinsey.
Inspector
Tarek McKinsey.
McKinsey. That's a cool name. I like that. And have you got a warrant number there?
Yeah, I do. 243581.
243501. Thank you. And do you have a warrant number? Sorry.
Mate, listen.
Sorry.
Instead of being obstructive.
You were gonna, no, I'm not being obstructive. I'm trying to get relevant information.
Listen to me for a second, alright?
No, I don't have to listen to you, do I?
Okay. You don't.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
So you give me your warrant number. Do you have a warrant number, Superintendent, please?
We're not going to engage with any further.
Listen. Can
Well,
just
you are, because you're saying that you're going
What are
to
you
search
doing
me,
in
so
a
you would have to give your information at that point anyway, wouldn't you?
Can you grab one of the uniform logos?
And you're Charlie Wynn, so you're a constable, thank you. But, am I being detained at this moment? Am I currently
Get a
detained?
uniform so you
No.
do a quick set everything to do with you.
Okay, so I'm not detained.
Not at this
moment, no.
precise
Okay,
moment.
not at this precise moment. Well, again, as I said, you've got smartphones. I would highly recommend you look up this memo. Okay, this memo is a key piece of evidence in court on these lawsuits.
I'm not
Okay.
disputing the fact that you're not allowed to film in
Absolutely.
public setting, but the
So-
fact that you're here and filming police
No,
vehicles,
but the memo clearly states that filming outside a police station is not enough
Yeah,
grounds
that
for a
does-
Section 43 search. Okay, and that is the key point of
you're not
evidence
just
that
filming
will win me
you're not
this
just filming
lawsuit.
outside a police station. You've told a colleague you're filming vehicles that's capturing VR
Marked
data and
vehicles,
things like that.
marked vehicles.
Irrelevant.
No, we pay for them. Members of the public, as through our taxes,
yeah,
we pay for them.
That's fine.
They're
You're
not
allowed to
secret
do it, but
information.
we can also search
They're not
you
secret.
to look into that.
No. You have to have grounds to search me.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Outside
You
a
have to have
police station,
objection.
filming people
So
coming in
you
and out.
suspect me being a
You're-
terrorist.
You're also filming people
Okay.
police officers coming out who are not in marked, who are not wearing uniform.
No. That
you
you're
are.
you're
That's
making
what
an
you-
assumption.
Yeah, we basically
You're making
said-
an assumption there.
The officer just came out and said you were filming as she exited. So,
Right, and do you know
so
that I
you're
was filming her?
I have that suspicion.
You would hope that a superintendent would bring clarity, but instead she brings ego. Rank does not replace the law, and watching a senior officer refuse to acknowledge official guidance because it contradicts her authority is genuinely worrying. She doubles down on the terrorism narrative, proving that ignorance of rights isn't just a rookie problem. Unfortunately, her refusal to listen sets the stage for a much more aggressive tactic. Coming up, a plainclothes officer refuses to identify himself while threatening to seize the camera, leading to one of the most embarrassing displays of authority you'll ever see.
That's enough for me to look into.
It's not. That's filming in public.
we can debate
no,
this all day.
it's
We
not a
can debate
debate.
this
The
all
memo
day,
clearly
alright?
says it, and the fact that I've
Okay,
made you
well,
aware
that's
of this
fine.
memo is going to win me the
You're
lawsuit.
look, that's absolutely fine. You're
It's
filming,
absolutely fine.
It's fine. It's fine for you to have that opinion.
It's
You're
not an
filming not only
opinion.
marked
It's
officers,
fact.
but staff who
I've
are
already got
unmarked
one
coming
lawsuit
through.
against the MPS for this exact
Okay,
reason.
well, look, I'm not going to debate those situations. Okay, is anyone available?
We're just going to ask the question this time, pop down, but yeah. No, it should come out on the radio.
Okay.
Well, I might just stick around, to be honest. I might just go. But
That's within your gift, right?
well, apparently, because I'm not detained. But you suspect me of being a terrorist because you said you're going to detain me. You're waiting for a uniform to come and detain me. So clearly, you suspect me of being a
We'd
terrorist.
be more comfortable doing a search when we've got body worn footage as well. All right.
So you're not going to detain me until the uniform gets here. You're just going to wait. At which point I could just walk away, potentially be a terrorist, as you're saying you suspect.
It's a
So
developing situation.
it's not, because if you genuinely suspected me of being a
I
terrorist,
don't
you
really
would be
want to
you would be
engage with you
physically
further
detaining
because
me, wouldn't
I'd be being
you?
provocative, in my opinion, and I think you're doing that on purpose.
No, I'm trying
That's
to
my view.
reason
That's
with you,
my view.
Inspector.
You're not being reasonable because you're interrupting me non-stop. I'm trying to talk. You keep cutting
You
in.
interrupt me as
Okay.
well.
No, I've let you speak. You've said you've made your piece. I've explained what we're looking to do.
Yeah,
Okay, and that's fine.
but it's not fine. That's the issue. Inspector, is that it's not fine. You cannot abuse. You used to have Section 44.
I'm not abusing.
You don't have to. You don't have to
I'm not
talk.
abusing.
You don't have to talk. Do you know you used to have Section 44? Do you know why that got repealed? For this exact reason, didn't it? Didn't it, Chief
So
Superintendent?
Why are you filming us now?
Pardon?
Why?
Well, for my own protection. You just said that you're going to detain and search me. As you said, you want body-worn footage. I want my own record as well.
We want to make sure officers are safe. So we want to take...
And I want to make sure members of the public are safe from tyrants like yourselves. So if you're going to abuse Section 43, I cannot stop you from doing that, obviously. And I won't resist you. I'm not going to aid you, but I won't resist you. And you will end up with a civil suit, and you will both be up on disciplinary matters.
We're going to wait for the uniform. I think we've both said our piece here.
No, I haven't finished saying my piece, actually.
You're free to talk.
I know I'm free to talk. I have rights. You don't have to respond. You've said multiple times you're not going to continue engaging, yet you do. As I said, I've made you aware of the memo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're refusing to even look it up. I've made you aware, and neither of you are making any sort of concerted effort to look up this memo to double check the facts before you get a uniformed officer down here to detain me and search me and abuse my human rights. No, you're abusing my rights.
Pulling out a phone and doing research right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything.
You could get this constable to do it. You could get the chief superintendent to do it.
A little bit under control. That's absolutely fine. Right?
Well, sorry, what's your name, Chief? Elizabeth Chappell, and was it Sergeant McKinsey? And your warrant number, sorry? 238826. Thank you. Just so I know exactly who to reference in the complaint to the IOPC.
Absolutely fine.
Absolutely. I will not be bullied by a threat of a search from exercising my right. You know we have human rights in this country. Do you remember your oath? Do either of you remember your oath? No, I doubt that you do you?
We're not going to be
You don't have to, but I can still talk and I can still ask questions.
Okay.
Neither of you remember your oath. You swore an oath to the Crown of this country to uphold the human rights of the people. I have an Article 10 right to exercise my freedom of expression. That's exactly what I'm doing.
You don't have the right to film police officers.
I absolutely do. Anywhere in a public place, yes, I do. So you're going to come. You're going to come and get a uniform to come with a body-worn camera who has the right to record me, but I don't have the right to record you.
recording us.
Yeah, but she just said I don't have the right to. Which I absolutely... You just said you don't have the right to record police officers.
You've raised our suspicions. That
Well, you're raising my suspicions right now of absolute tyrannical constables. And it's disgusting that it's a superintendent and an inspector. Absolutely despicable.
Okay, no problem.
You keep saying no problem, but it is a huge problem. A huge, huge, huge problem. Oh yeah. Pardon?
Are you doing the news, please?
Just having a look at your cars now, really. Just saw this PC was idling up there, and I figured she was going to be coming out in a second. So yeah, just waiting for. Oh my days! Hang on, so we got an inspector, a PC, PC, inspector. So we got 4 police officers for a man with a camera. Well, sorry, it's quite intimidating, isn't it, having 4 people come out?
There's private vehicles there as well as vehicles that are unmarked.
Sure, but
so
yeah,
I'm
but
just wondering what your purpose
but it's quite
is.
intimidating having 4 officers come out and accost somebody with a camera.
You're here on police premises.
Yeah, but like 4
we
people.
need to
Really?
establish whether there's a security issue.
Okay.
So, do you want to talk to me about what you're here for? I've got no issue with you filming, but as I've said, there's private vehicles.
Yeah, it's not my intention to get those. If they're in the background of a shot, they're in the background of a shot. But I'm not here to. I'm not.
Doing a news piece. Do you want an interview? I'll talk to you if you'd like to have an interview.
Not particularly. No, just want to have a look around. That's all. Just like to look around.
I saw you obviously trying to walk around there. So I was just wondering.
You should be careful with the information that you say like that, because I wasn't trying to walk around there at all. I was stood there for a good 4 minutes watching you in your vehicle, and I saw the sign saying no unauthorised access. So don't tell me that I was trying to walk places where I wasn't. Be careful with things like that.
Have you got the footage that you need?
I'm not sure yet, to be honest.
Okay, but I'd like you to leave because, as I've said, there are private vehicles there. But you've got some footage.
The scene has now swelled to 4 officers surrounding one man with a camera. They attempt to frame his presence as a breach of the peace, but rights don't have a time limit. Standing on a public path is not an arrestable offense, no matter how much it annoys them. The desperation to find a charge, any charge, is palpable, but the next officer to step forward takes this from annoyance to potential intimidation.